Oh, she's not going to stay over there?
We'll try this again with the doggy right here.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Cheers.
Cheers. Love you.
Good morning.
Howdy doody.
It is a lovely morning.
Oh man, outside in the elements.
We are not in windy Arizona anymore.
We have crossed the border going north. Not that border.
Nevada! I'm still a very long way away from home. Like probably about 25 steps. Anyway.
We're in Laughlin, Nevada.
Where are we?
We're at the big bend of the Colorado State Recreation Area.
Yep. Here in Laughlin.
Great little Nevada State Park.
Yep.
And we'll tell you all about it here coming up.
Yes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking that bell and making sure that you get notified every time we put out a new video. Thank you for giving us that thumbs up and for commenting and sharing. We appreciate you all.
Very much.
Yes.
We really do.
Last Saturday, we chatted with you, and then we had to go back to K&B Tools there in Quartzsite. We had bought one of those little fold-up shovels. And I tried it, and I'm like, okay, I must be stupid. So I give it to him. He tries it. Okay, we must be stupid. So then we call Dave.
Weren't sure after I tried it, because, well,
You looked online at videos, and it was like, okay, we must be stupid. Let's call our Dave in a toolbox. So we called him, and he told us, it was like, okay, something's wrong with this. After Dave's word, something must be wrong. So we take it back to K&B, and we said, okay, either we're stupid or something's wrong with this shovel. So the girl tried it, and she says, nope. She calls the guy from the back. He checks it. Nope, there's something wrong with this one.
This is a defective shovel.
Okay, yay. So we exchanged our shovel. So when we get back to Reno, we can offload our big old shovel that we have in there.
Thank goodness.
In the basement.
We've only been carrying it around for 7 years.
But we've used it.
7+ years. Yeah, we have used it. We have used it.
So, and it's always good to have one with you. So we have a little fold-up one now. Because when we get back to Reno, we're downsizing
again.
Big time this time.
Again.
So we did that, and then we went back to Ken's grocery because it's right next door, and we got a few more things. It's always fun because we had been there just a couple days before that, and then when we went 2 days later, there was a whole bunch of different stuff. So we didn't get into the dollar store because now that it is springtime and getting into summer, they're only there 2 days a week, so we missed our time there, which is fine. Didn't really need anything. It's just always fun to go look through. And then we did a drive around the loop of Quartzsite.
That'll be coming up in a couple weeks.
Yep. So Main Street, and then around down Kewen.
Past Central.
Yeah. So that'll be coming up in a video. But it's
on a What Up Wednesday in 2 weeks.
Interesting to see Quartzsite in April.
Yeah, we've never been in Quartzsite this late into the season before, into spring actually. We've left in February, we've left in March, we've never been there in April, so it was a different look for us to go through there and see the town.
Yep, and we're going to show you. On Sunday, I had a little bit of a headache, and it was just kind of a Sunday lazy day, just hanging out. You did some trip planning, trying to decide what our next 3 days were going to be.
It's a lot of work to plan out 3 days in advance on this RV living life type thing,
So you were making...
But as far as when I tramplips...
Whoa!
I need some more of that coffee. When I plan trips, I don't do like a lot of people do, like they use all these online gadgets and gizmos and RV trip planners and everything like that. I just pull up Google Maps, and then I pull up Google Earth, and I look at the general direction that we want to go and make sure that we can fit our rig and truck into wherever we want to go and pull over or whatever we want to do. And I only look about 3 to 5 days out in advance.
Check the
weather, and then once I figure out the general direction and the roads we want to take, then I narrow it down to that hard 3 days. Do we want to stay there 3 days or longer? So.
Yeah. So Monday and Tuesday, I pretty much worked all day, work, and you played with videos, and of course there was baseball. You had your work meeting on Tuesday, your conference call that you have every week. And then Tuesday night, we went and got Silly Al's Pizza.
We did go to Silly Al's.
That place was still busy.
Jam-packed.
Still busy.
You
Hardly.
know-
I think everybody that was in Quartzsite was there.
It was almost 100 degrees while the last 3 days we were in Quartzsite. We were there a week.
That's why we were in an RV park.
We needed the power to really run the air conditioner because our solar just won't do that.
I mean, we can run it on our generator,
Yeah.
but
We'd have to run that generator constantly because it was almost 100 and it didn't really cool off at night while we were there. It was only in the 70s. So
Yeah.
that's nice, but not sleeping weather.
no.
But anyway, we go to Silly Al's and it's like, look at the parking lot. And we walk inside and it's just your typical Silly Al's if you've ever been there. That place was jam-packed.
Yep, and while we were sitting there waiting for our pizza, we were not very smart and didn't order online or on the phone. We went, ordered it, and sat there waiting for it. But it was kind of fun people watching, wasn't it? So
Oh, it was
there was
crazy
a big
people
group
watching.
there, and then a big group came in, and I think Tom and I were the youngest people in the whole place, except for the workers.
Yeah, did you hear that, Bob? I was the youngest guy there.
Yeah. Woo! Woo woo! So,
That's saying something.
but we got Silly Al's pizzas so that on our travel day we wouldn't have, and it was going to be hot the
Yeah,
next day
we
too.
didn't want to
so,
cook.
Well, it was. The next day wasn't travel day.
She didn't want to cook.
Well, you didn't want me getting the house all hot
Yes,
either.
exactly.
So, actually, Wednesday was a laundry day. I did some of our personal bookkeeping. It was pack up day, and it was our last night in Quartzsite
In Arizona.
for the 2022-23
Snowbird season.
So, we did a little walk around
Yeah.
that, and
And that's another one that you'll see coming up also in another What Up Wednesday in a couple of weeks. Always keep in mind Saturday is real time, what we've been doing, what we're doing right now. Tuesdays are a review of where we have been the last, say, 3 to 4 weeks.
yep. And
Tuesday,
then
Wednesdays.
Wednesday. You didn't
Wednesday.
say Tuesday,
I did say.
did you?
Did I?
I don't know.
Did I say Tuesday or
What
Wednesday?
Up Wednesday?
I need more coffee.
Whatever Wednesday, right? Thursday was a travel day. We were heading north again. North again.
North to Nevada, go north. The rush is on.
Yeah. This time we came to a different place that we have never been. We've never been to the Laughlin Bullhead City area, and so here we are.
We thought we'd try it.
Yep, just a
and,
few days at this
it's-
really nice little campground.
It's really a nice campground. Small campground. There's only 24 sites, full hookups. They also have a dry camping area with no hookups, but
Yep.
the full hookup site, the loop that we're on, is really cool. The sites are humongous.
They're nice.
Big.
If anybody's been to any of the Nevada state parks like Washoe Lake, this is similar.
However, I did notice yesterday afternoon, we've been here a couple days, so I did notice yesterday afternoon, I was sitting out here at the picnic table with Bear, and I overheard the people next to us, because you can still hear people talk. And I don't know why, but I heard them, and they said, you know, I think maybe the sites are big, but not big enough, because I heard them say, what's up with the creepy guy?
The creepy guy sitting at the picnic
I
table.
think so. Oh, yeah. I'm like,
Who,
me?
me?
Just because I had binoculars out?
Oh, I'm gonna tell. It wasn't him. We actually went down and checked out yesterday. So we went down to, there's a beach area here and a boat launch, so you can put your little boats or your jet skis or whatever into the river.
Into the Colorado.
So we go and we park, and there's this guy sitting at one of these little shades picnic table area, and he's got binoculars. And across the river in Bullhead City are all these big fancy homes.
Right along the riverbank.
These big mansions on the riverbanks.
And there's nobody in the river. There's nobody swimming. There's no birds. There's no wildlife. There's nothing to look
there.
at. She's going to the shade.
Oh, okay, good girl.
Nothing at all.
No, nothing to see, but
he's,
inside those
he's
people's
sitting
houses.
there like that, and he's got his binoculars, and he's doing this.
Yeah, he is scoping
I'm
out
like,
these
he's,
people's houses
he's looking
across
inside
the river.
houses.
We were like, oh my gosh. I went to go video, but Tom's like, no, I'm not going to use that. We might just flash a picture of it. But
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah, it was kind of interesting. So we, walked around and checked out. They have two different sides of it's like this jetty that runs out, and that's where the parking is to go to the beach.
Beaches.
And then on both sides of that is a beach area. So very
It is
sandy.
beautiful.
It's really pretty.
It really is.
They have some big shade
Cabanas.
canopies, no
Yeah.
picnic tables in those that are down by the beach, but people bring their own stuff, their chairs and all that. But I'll bet you in the summertime that place is packed, and there's only like 3 or 4 of the little cabana things.
Yeah.
So I bet you those are snapped up at 6 o'clock in the morning or
Probably.
earlier.
Probably.
Well, whatever time the park opens that you can get in if you're not camping here.
Yeah.
So because anybody that's not camping here has to be out by a certain time and can't come in by a certain time. So this is also a first come first served basis campground. We'll talk about that in our video, but just in case somebody wants to come here in between that and seeing the park. So you have people driving around, lurking, waiting for your site. You have until 11 o'clock to re-up if you want to stay longer. And and they come flying through here. It's 5 miles per hour because it's a little
in a hurry.
curvy, loopy loop, and
They're in a hurry to snag a site if somebody vacates one.
yeah. So they're zooming through here, and it's two-way, little tiny skinny road, 2 ways, and people just come flying through. But it's been nice. It's really quiet. You can hear some of the Needles Highway Road noise, but not a lot. And at nighttime, it's like virtually nothing.
Oh yeah, it's super quiet at night.
Pretty nothing. So we did go across the river to Bullhead City.
Bullhead City, and what we did when we were over there, we did a little bit of shopping. We went over to the Sam's and fueled up for cheap and walked around in Sam's and didn't get a Costco chicken. There's no Costco. We got a Sam's chicken.
Got a Sam's chicken.
And that was, feed us for 2 or 3 dinner meals. We decided to go out for lunch, so I said, I'll go in and I'll get something. We went to a fast food place, so I'm standing in line, holy cow, standing in line, moving up slowly. I get to the front of the line. The gal behind the counter insulted me. She says, "Hello, sir, sorry about your wait." I'm like, come on. That's all you get today.
Oh, goodness. All right. Last week's question of the week was, are you a dipper or a scooper with your salsa?
Holy cow, the responses we got. Everybody, almost everybody, is a scooper. There are hardly any dippers in this audience.
I'm a dipper. Dip. I don't like all the chunky stuff. Now, if it's all ground up, like in a blender, my daughter does this too.
It's
Ashley
ridiculous.
takes like a jar of salsa, puts it in the blender, mixes it all
She
up so
makes
it's nice and
soup out of
smooth,
it.
and then we'll scoop.
That's just,
But he likes all the chunks. So he's
that's
a
like putting
scooper, I'm a
taco
dipper.
sauce on your chips. Come on.
Why not?
I want to get down inside of something and get a dip and a big old mouthful of crunchies and tomatoes and peppers, and
Yeah, see.
that's
not me.
That's a way to do it.
I like it all blended up and dip. If it's blended, I'll scoop it. If it's not blended, I'll dip.
Man, oh man.
So-
Thank you guys for the responses. We love you
Yes,
doing that.
thank you for doing that.
Got another question of the week for
Question
you.
of the week.
This drives me batty.
So you're going to give the answer right off the bat for us. Okay, so you get your phone, you set it up, and it asks you, do you want a 12-hour clock or 24-hour clock? Which one do you choose?
What do you want? 12? What do you use on your phone? What do you use on your computer?
For those of you that aren't sure what the 24-hour clock is, it's when like 1 o'clock is 1,300
Military
hours.
time.
Military or European time. Yeah. So.
Okay,
do you
those
use-
who have the watches, what do you use? Do you use regular old 12-hour time, or do you use military time?
1,300, 1,400, 0800.
All right. Let us know in the comments below. That's our question of the week.
Question of the week. And we have had a lot of people asking us for the little game that we play. So maybe as soon as we get home,
Oh, the
we
5
will
and
start the
3 and
3
5?
and 5.
3 and 5?
Yeah. So people want us to play
We
that
are
again.
we are getting some comments
Yeah.
about that.
So we'll have a chance to start thinking about what we're gonna ask each other, and maybe when we get home, that's something that we'll start up then.
Yeah, when we get back to Reno.
Yeah.
Because we're, you know,
We're
as soon
always
as soon as we're done with this video, we're going back home.
Yeah.
So.
Home base.
Gilligan!
Home base.
Hey, there's a place here called Gilligan's.
There is. It's a bar. It's just down the street.
It's a bar, not too
Yep.
far.
Yeah. I was hoping it was like a bar and grill. It didn't look like they have food.
I'll bet you they've got finger foods.
I don't like fingers. Anyway. Finger.
Depends on what they're attached to. Or
I don't like any fingers. Thank you. Do you guys like fingers? You like feet better?
That's not the question of the day.
No, it isn't. No,
All right.
It isn't. It's a 24-hour or 12-hour clock. All right, everybody.
Appreciate each and every one of you.
We want to go enjoy this beautiful weather. So,
See ya.
Take your banner and raise it to the sky.